This is the week to do that. Appreciate yourself. Appreciate the work you put in. Appreciate the fact that you're moving forward. Appreciate the fact that it's slow and steady, but you're doing the work. Okay. Well, let's take a look at your financial and investment tarot guidance for the week of July 28th through August 3rd. When you see this, it was meant for you. So should it not be in that week frame? That doesn't mean it wasn't meant for you. When you see it, it's meant for you. This is for the sign of Virgo. So let's get to it. What does Spirit and Universe have in store for you? The bottom of the deck is very clear. I love it. It's a patient and loving work energy. Okay. This is just telling you that the workflow is going to be constant. There will be no highs and no lows. There'll be no major dramas. This is just going to be pushing forward, and know that the work is steady. And there, again, no major dramas. But also, unfortunately, when you have no major dramas, you have no major negative stuff happening too. So make sure that you are understanding that this is going to be a bit of a boring week around you, which can be good, because if you need to do something this week, if you need to make some shifting and changing, then this is a week for it. If you need to play catch up, this kind of energy is great for catch up, because as you catch up, you're not getting bombarded with new, because you're just, again, slow and steady, as they say, to win the race. If you're looking at maybe starting a new business or starting a product, creating a product, this is the energy for it, because again, there's no major, if you're doing your own job and then you're wanting to start something new, you may have to encroach upon the time you have your own job, but then this again is not a lot happening. So this is good. And it's interesting because this is very much of a malaise of a summer month, because again, folks are missing, folks are out, so not a lot happening. A wonderful energy though, however. And then we have this, the Queen of Cups. And that Queen of Cups energy is there because she's telling you that this week for you, it's a very happy week, a very good week, a good energy week. I love this, a good energy week. Make sure this week that you're not buying into dramas. You're not buying in anybody's petty grievances. Even your own petty grievances. Put them to the side. We're not doing the petty grievances for ourselves this week either, okay? I'm not saying, Virgo, you are that person completely, but every once in a while we get into our heads. We let ourselves get into our heads. Take yourself out of your head this week. Allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to be embracing energy. This is a week where you're going to look at your portfolio and you're going to say, man, I'm doing pretty good. The portfolio has bounced back. It's sitting good. There could be changes, there could be tweaks, absolutely. But overall, I'm doing good. This could be a week where you're also looking at the value of your house and thinking, you know what? I invested in this house. I bought this house way back when. But if I were to be an investor and this would be considered an investment, then man, I'd be very happy because it's gone up. If you invested in real estate for rental property or something, don't be surprised if you look at your portfolio and think, I'm sitting in a good place. Looking at your budget and your budget is probably in line this week. You've probably gotten yourself corrected over the last few month or two or three, and you're seeing that your budget is actually pretty good. You're living within your means, which is nice. You're even paying down debt. This is just a great energy this week, and you need to revel in that energy. You need to embrace the fact that over the last few weeks, you've been on a little bit of the opposite side of that. You've been kind of a little bit frustrated. You've been working hard, and you've been wanting the signs and so forth to tell you to come on. Let me give me some appreciation. Well, guess what? This is the week to do that. Appreciate yourself. Appreciate the work you put in. Appreciate the fact that you're moving forward. Appreciate the fact that it's slow and steady, but you're doing the work. Okay. The next card out is a Cups card. It's a Five of Cups. That Five of Cups again goes back to what I'm talking about. Get into that positive space. That's the negative space. You were down looking, oh my goodness, look at what hasn't happened yet. Look at what has happened. Look at the two cups in the back that have shown promise versus the three that spilled. Yeah, you have to spill a few cups along the way, but guess what? You've seen some progress. Not everything is going to be perfect. There will be issues along the way, but you don't have to own every negative issue, but you can celebrate every positive one. So again, this is a week to celebrate the success. And look at this. There's a celebration card, the Three of Cups. Well, I'm just talking about celebration cups out there. So this is a week. I want you to get out there and I want you to throw a party. I want you to throw a party or attend a party. If you're not throwing a party or attending a party, then have a group of people meet you at a bar, or if you're not drinking these days, then meet at a restaurant. If you're not doing food because of dietary things, then meet at a coffee shop or meet at a bookstore. Meet someplace and spend time together. Get together. Do an outdoor grill. Do a barbecue situation. Do something. Bring family, friends together. Bring folks who are like-minded together. Bring people who are part of your support network. Only those who are supporting you, only those who are positive. Again, we're leaving the negative behind. We're not bringing them with us. But the positive people, let's get them together. Let's celebrate. And then maybe during that time, somebody's going to have a conversation about something they're doing, something that they've just started, and it's going to lead to them having some resources. And you may want to jump on top of that. So this could be somebody who's saying, you know what, who knows? It could be something as simple as maybe a Sensi person says, you know, I just joined Sensi. It could be somebody who just said, hey, I just started investing in this company, or I just got into Bitcoin, or I'm getting into another kind of crypto because Bitcoin's so expensive. Maybe my Ether is doing well, you know. This could be getting into a tech company. You know, I keep saying Nokia. Y'all think I'm crazy? I'm telling you, pay attention to Nokia. This could be somebody who said, hey, I'm investing in Nokia. And they're like, why would you do Nokia? It's been around forever. But look at its spreadsheet. Look at its data, you know, and you'll see why. You know, this could be somebody looking at Estee Lauder and realizing 2 weeks ago when I told folks to buy Estee Lauder because Estee Lauder was at that point, and now we're seeing the last week it came up on the news. Out of all the companies in the world, they had to point out that Estee Lauder is moving forward, and it's in a buy sign. It's getting a buy sign right now for a few different companies where before it was hold or sell. So again, pay attention. Pay attention during these experiences when you're celebrating. This could be a time where somebody's celebrating the fact that they're going to get out of business, and maybe they want to sell their business. You may want to buy it. This could be a time where they're looking at starting a business, but they don't have all the wherewithal or the money or the technology or whatever. They need a partner. You may want a partner. This could be a week of many possibilities. The limitations are yours. What are you going to surrender to? What are you going to accept? That's up to you. So don't be surprised if this week something comes along. And as that new page comes along, another page comes along. And this is the page that is the Page of Cups. And that Page of Cups is showing that happiness from what you're doing. So the money guy comes along, showing you there's money to be made. The happiness comes along saying, hey, this is something you've been wanting to do. This is something you can do. And it's going to lead you to happiness. And then ultimately, you're going to go off on that path. This is going to take you a little while to make this happen. 8 of Cups. It's going to take a little while to make it happen. This is a journey. It's not just a 1 or 2 week kind of thing. It's not a month. This is going to last for a while. You have to work through this, but you have the energy to do it, and you can make it happen. So get to it. 3 of Wands. Get to it. What are you waiting for? Get to it. No more waiting. No more talking. No more nothing else. This is time to get something done. With that said, I'm going to ask you to do something. That's hit that share button and share it out my channel. Help me grow. I would truly appreciate it. Tell folks, because I'm the only guy on the net doing the astrology connected to investments and finance. And additionally, hit that subscribe button. And when you do, every week, I'll show up in your messaging saying, hey, he's live or he's uploaded something. With that said, I'm going to let you go. Have an amazing week. We'll talk next week. Have a good one. Bye.